ko na-expect to. I thought they were done making phones, but Cherry is back and mukhang solid yung mga releases nila this year.
What?
Hey guys, Tito James here, and ayun na nga, Cherry just announced two new phones, the Aqua S11 Pro and the Aqua GR. But for today's video, sa Aqua S11 Pro muna tayo to see what it has to offer for less than 8,000 pesos. Let's unbox it. Actually, sobrang nakakamiss mag-unbox ng Cherry phones kasi nagsimula kami dito sa unbox, sobrang panalo ng mga devices nila. Of course, inside the box, you have the Cherry Aqua S11 Pro, and as far as I know, iisa lang yung kulay nito, matte black, and it absolutely looks gorgeous, pero mamaya na to. You have the usual quick start guide na parang isang card lang at hindi booklet na hindi naman binabasa, and of course, yung silicone case, which is always good to have. Then you have a 33-watt charger, and it's great to see some form of fast charging from Cherry at this price point. Then you have a USB-C cable and earphones kasi yes, may headphone jack ang S11 Pro. So that's everything inside the box. Pero ano nga ba ang first impressions ko sa Aqua S11 Pro? Actually, I find it quite impressive and mukhang mali yung ibang assumptions natin nung nag-teaser post sila, pero I'll get to that later. The first thing that really impressed me about this Cherry phone is its display. It's very vibrant and ang punchy din ng colors niya. You have a 6.7-inch Full HD display na AMOLED na at 120Hz din ang refresh rate. So expected na maganda talaga yung contrast ratio nito, responsive din ang display at manipis din ang mga bezels. Now, if you don't like the punchiness of the colors, you can of course adjust it in the settings because it does default to vivid. But you'll still have great color reproduction at maganda pa rin tignan ang mga videos. One thing I always check with phones is if Netflix will be able to play back in HD, and unfortunately, Widevine L3 lang ang certification ng Aqua S11 Pro, meaning standard lang pero pweds na rin I guess. Okay, sana kung Widevine L1 yung certification niya para HD yung playback sa Netflix, and it would also been nice kung stereo yung speakers, but here's a quick sound sample so you can kind of hear what the phone sounds like. So mono lang yung speakers niya, but one thing I wasn't expecting to see on this device was a headphone jack. I thought na yung earphone sa kasama was USB-C. Natuwa lang ako kasi headphone jacks aren't as common as they used to be, at least sa mga phones na hawakan ko lately. Now, one thing I also liked about the Aqua S11 Pro is that close to stock Android siya. So yes, it might be running on Android 13, so not the latest version of Android, pero at least, diba, close to stock and the UI is relatively clean. Of course, nandyan yung very iconic na cherry tone pagbukas mo ng phone, a few customized cherry wallpapers that you can change anyway, and apart from that, very few pre-installed app. So I guess on that front, mali yung ibang mga comments and yung mga inakala ko rin na madami siyang magiging bloatware. Again, close to stock Android. Now, as far as software updates go, that is another point of contention. Madaming sa inyo nag-comment kung magkaka-software updates ba. I guess we have to ask the folks from Cherry if that will be something that they will be doing with this new line of Aqua phones. But as far as hardware goes, again, very competitive. Helio G99 paired with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. Not a bad combination. We still have to see kung okay ang day-to-day performance ng phone na to since basically kakabukas ko lang sa unit na to. Pero so far, okay naman. Off the bat, it runs the games I usually play quite well, pero aabot ko rin to kay Dewey so he can test out Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail to see if the Aqua S11 Pro can run it well. I have a feeling naman kaya niya to some degree. Again, let's manage our expectations because 8,000 pesos lang yung phone na to. It also has a 5,000 mAh battery, so malamang makaka at least full day tayo with its battery capacity, pero titignan natin sa full review kung mabilis pa siyang malobat. Pero at least, diba, 33 watts na yung charging niya, something we don't usually see sa price point na to, so that's a bonus for the Aqua S11 Pro. Now for the cameras, you have a 64-megapixel main, a 2-megapixel macro, and a depth sensor, so madami siyang fillers. Pero pagdating sa output, it's looking to be the same story for phones in and around this price point. Pag maliwanag, good. Tapos pababa na pababa yung quality habang dumidilim. I also saw a comment on our Facebook asking kung kaya niya ba mag 60 FPS for video, and unfortunately, it's looking like the answer is no, pero hanggang 2K resolution siya. So I don't know if that's helpful, but if that's you who commented, there you go, that's the answer, at least for now. I'll have to dig in the settings muna, pero it looks like hanggang 30 FPS lang siya. And again, I'll have to test out the cameras further to see kung okay nga ba ang capabilities niya. So wait for the full review for the Cherry Aqua S11 Pro. The last thing that I absolutely appreciated with these new Cherry phones are their designs. Kasi simple lang pero ang classy niyang tingnan. No loud flashy patterns, just a clean matte black aesthetic na di rin masyadong exag yung camera array. I also like it na medyo squared off yung frame ng S11 Pro, pero preference ko lang yon kasi gets din naman na mas ergonomic talaga yung curve ng konti. But this really gives me a better grip on my devices. One thing I also forgot to mention is that in-display yung fingerprint scanner niya, hindi side-mounted. Again, something we don't usually see at this price point. And actually, that's pretty much it for my first impressions for the Cherry Aqua S11 Pro. I'm curious to know what you guys think of this phone and what you're gonna think about the Aqua GR, so leave them in the comments. And if you're there, why don't you like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it? My name is Tito James. Peace, God bless, and I'll see you guys next time.